Your Style, Your Image. Today we are at world famous Steiner Studios at Stage 6. This is where films are made, but today we are celebrating the American Cancer Society. We're going to go inside for the black and pink tie gala.
My name is Mallory Hagan. I'm Stacy London.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Simon.
And you're watching Your Style, Your Image.
So I'm here with Tamara Ellen, who is the director of the American Cancer Society here in Brooklyn. And tell us about the event.
Sure, this is our second year. It's called the Pink and Black Tie Gala. And this year we're expecting about 400 people to come out and join the American Cancer Society in raising funds to fund our research as well as local programs for patients and families.
And how is it different from the first year?
Well, I'm a lot calmer, but it's grown tremendously.
Okay.
We are up about 25% from last year. Likewise, our fundraising, and it's gotten a lot of buzz this year. You know, we have Stacy London on board as our host,
yes.
and she's become a huge supporter of ours, and she's just opened doors to a great opportunity for us to get our message out there.
You've got some great auction pieces.
We've had incredibly generous donors this year. We have trips all over the world. We have beautiful clothing and jewelry and handbags and experiences. Judith Ripka is here and Charity Buzz and Grandstand Sports. So whether you're a sports person or a fashion person, you can find something wonderful.
I'm looking forward to it. I saw a couple bags already. I have my eye on.
Please do.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
TLC's Carmen D. Bauer, makeup artist on What Not to Wear, was also in attendance.
Actually, what we shouldn't be wearing is anything that is too warm because we're having a beautiful, beautiful night here in New York City. So
it is. And tell us, what is your role here with American Cancer Society?
I'm here to support Stacy London. This is a huge cause for her, and so she's introduced it to me, and I'm here to open my mind and be more aware of what it's doing for people and for, cancer patients around the country. So I'm really excited to get more familiar with and acquainted with it.
Okay. And has it touched you in any way, shape, or form with any family members or friends?
Cancer's touched everybody, I think, in our lives. I mean, I've had family members that have suffered from it, and I've had a lot of friends that have passed away from it. So it's a cause that we need to all be a part of. So it's very, very important.
His first novel, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, turned into a 1993 film which starred Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio. Peter Hedges was also in attendance to lend his support. And tell us, you have a new novel out right now called The Heights. How's it doing?
I think it's doing fine.
Tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, it's about a good marriage that gets tested in an unthinkable way. It's set in Brooklyn Heights, and it's a human comedy, so it aspires to be funny and then try to break your heart at the same time.
And what does the American Cancer Society mean to you?
Well, a great deal. I lost my mother to cancer 10 years ago. My sister's had cancer and is recovering, and so many friends have battled it, and it touches all of us. And so when they asked if I would participate in this event, I jumped because I can't think of any cause more important or, for me, more personal.
Your Style, Your Image also had a chance to talk to 21-year-old Mallory Hagan, the reigning Miss Brooklyn. She talks to us about her platform and how cancer has touched her.
Everyone in my family at some point or another, grandparents and things like that, has been affected by cancer, breast cancer, skin cancer, you name it, it's been in my family. And so it's something that hits close to home, and I'm so proud to be here and be a supporter. You just look to be a positive role model. My platform in the Miss America organization is the Dove Campaign for Real Beauty. So I really like to promote self-image and body image and self-worth, and I think that when you're around little kids, you have such an impact, and so hopefully that will be mine.
Well, you're a beautiful Miss Brooklyn, and we thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
The night started with attendants noshing on hors d'oeuvres and perusing silent auction items. And there was a lot to choose from, including tons of sports memorabilia, like an autograph photo by Michael Phelps, Sports Illustrated covers, and jerseys. My personal faves were the many luxury spa packages and jewelry. Also included in the silent auction was stunning artwork, fabulous music collections, and exotic trips. Also on the scene were members of the group Tall, Outstanding Women. These women are taller than 6 feet and make regular appearances at various events.
Tell us your names.
Teresa,
Helene Abiola. Irish Rose.
I'm Tanya.
And why are you ladies here? And why is everybody 6 feet and taller?
Well, we're part of Tall Outstanding Women. It's an organization of women 6 feet and taller, and we're very glamorous, and we use our height to really attract attention to worthy causes. So this is a great cause, so we're here tonight to support the American Cancer Society and their work.
And what does the American Cancer Society mean to you?
Well, I think it supports a very important cause for women, and we are a group made out of women, so it is one of our leading causes that we actually support, and we're very proud to be here tonight.
I mean, cancer is a devastating illness, and it takes people from lots and lots of families, from my family personally, so to be here tonight to help out in any way, it means a lot.
Well, we appreciate it, ladies, and maybe next time I can join. Maybe if I wear my 5-inch, I can join in.
You'll be an honorary member.
I'll be an honorary member. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, ladies.
Demetria Lucas, self-proclaimed dating expert, is the relationship editor for Essence magazine. I caught up with the author of A Belle in Brooklyn to find out what I should do to increase my dating options.
Give me the top 5 tips.
Top 5 tips. Let's say you smile and say hi. Don't be afraid to speak to, a gorgeous guy. Pay him a compliment. This is opening line. Stop looking for those guys in like bars and nightclubs and whatever. Give some eye contact, like be approachable, be smiling, take those headphones off so the guys know that you're available. And I would say the 5th, like be confident and be your fabulous self.
So you're here at the American Cancer Society event, and how has it touched you?
Well, 3 of my grandparents passed away from complications due to cancer. It's something that affects, almost everyone. I think it's 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women in their lifetime will be affected by cancer.
Well, thank you so much for your support, and tell us about your book.
Oh, my upcoming book is June 2011. It's called A Belle in Brooklyn, same name as my blog, and it's dating advice for the single girl, so she can either celebrate her singlehood or go out and catch herself a husband.
So you guys are here at the American Cancer Society, and of course you're at home, you live in Brooklyn.
We're not far, like a mile that way.
We can see your house from here. So tell us why you're here this evening.
Cancer is a disease that unfortunately affects so many people, and I know that everyone in this room tonight has some connection to cancer. Simon and I both have family members who have struggled with the disease. Some are survivors, some unfortunately are no longer with us. So we know from the bottom of our hearts and emotions that this is a disease that is not going away anytime soon, and so we need to raise as much money as possible to continue to fight it.
But it's not just money. Look, in these economic times when money is more difficult to come by, awareness helps as well. The more often, if you have women and you have breasts, feel them, touch them, give yourself a self-mammogram. If you have fair skin like me, then put on sun lotion so you don't get skin cancer and melanoma down the line. There are things that we can do. Give up smoking. I did a year ago. That will help me prevent myself getting lung cancer and my children getting lung cancer through secondhand smoke down the line. So there are all sorts of things that if we're smart, we educate people more, we can prevent, but then the American Cancer Society not just helps those with prevention, but also looking after those that have been afflicted and with hopefully research and treatment as well.
So I asked tonight's host, Stacy London, spokesperson for Ryder Jeans, Woolite, and Pantene, to give me the once-over.
How am I dressed tonight?
You are dressed like, you are
Am I
just,
okay?
girl, those legs, you are the bomb diggity.
Well, I know that I'm okay then, since I've got your stamp of approval.
Do you want shut the front door?
She also told us why hosting this event was so meaningful.
I'm the host for the Pink and Black event. It is my 2nd year as host. It is my 1st year as the chair of this event. I'm very proud and excited about what kind of items we're having up for auction, and I'm thrilled with the people who are here tonight. I feel like we are getting out Brooklyn's best and finest. This is such an important organization, and it is so important for people to understand any little bit amount of help or money that they can give really goes such a long way, not just to helping people who are already affected with cancer, but preventing more people from getting it and really looking for a cure.
And what does it mean to you?
You know, I was just saying my grandfather died of lymphoma, but I have worked with so many women who have been affected by cancer, particularly breast cancer. And what it does to a woman's spirit when you lose your sexuality or your femininity due to health and sickness issues, it literally broke my heart. So I started doing free makeovers for women who'd had a double or a single mastectomy. And that led me to work with American Cancer because I really feel that both genders are obviously, the human spirit is crushed by sickness. And whatever style can do to kind of lift your spirit, it must do. And it's part of my job, I feel, to not only educate people, but raise those spirits.
As the sun began to set, guests moved into the formal dining room for dinner and the live auction.
The message is that the American Cancer Society is a really grassroots local organization that helps people and patients right in our communities while we fund really life-saving research.
It's been another fabulous event here at the American Cancer Society. We've raised some money and raised awareness. We'll see you next time on another edition of Your Style, Your Image.